This is a recording for my friend Daniel Horowitz in my frustration of MyHeritage DNA. It's not about the product. This is a user issue, but I'm trying to understand what I'm doing wrong. I've watched a number of videos that Jeff Rasmussen has put out and other MyHeritage DNA topic YouTubes, and I'm still not understanding effectively what I am to do with the results. I just got an email in, and it's on the screen right now, and I figured since I just got it, I'm just going to do a recording to show what I am doing, and I'm sure that I am not doing something correctly because I don't understand. And the other issue is that I am very comfortable with working my way through DNA results from Ancestry DNA. I want to understand how to use this email to my advantage into understanding my DNA results from MyHeritage, because I have been asked before and I usually avoid the question rather than answer because I don't understand. So here we go. I get this email that says I have a new DNA match, and this person gives me some information that I have 6% shared DNA, 43.9 centimorgans, suggests the estimate between the third and fifth cousin. She has a tree with 29 people in it. So there's two things that I want to do. I do not intend on contacting this person because I don't know them, and I don't know what our relationship is. And if I want to contact a DNA person, I want to have my act together as much as I can, and that's what I am trying to do when I have this message. So I have two choices. I can do the review match or view all your DNA matches. I am going to review the match. So I'm clicking on it. It's taking me to the MyHeritage DNA. Gives me some information. As I saw before. Now here's where I run into my first problem. Now I understand this kind of DNA is not surname based. If you're lucky, there will be a surname that you share with both between myself and the other person. So I look at my surnames and I know this line. In fact, there's two lines, at least two. There's a third line of people that are names that I know in my database. And I look on the other side and I don't recognize any of them. It's a distant match, but that's not important to me. Now I go down and look for other shared matches. I see who Jessica and I share, but who else do we share with? They're all third to fifth cousins. Again, based on the names that are showing up, the user names that are showing up, I don't recognize any of the names that are on this list. So, and when I go down further for the DNA chart, I'm still not seeing anything that gets my attention to figure out how we are connected. And this person doesn't have a lot of information in their tree, which is fine, but I'm still trying to find out where we might connect. Ethnicity, to me at this point, is not important, not helpful, because I understand that the DNA match ethnicity is deep ancestry. It's not close and personal, not in the 3 to 5 cousin category. English is certainly mine. Is high, not as high over there. She's more Irish and Scottish, according to what has been provided. So my frustration is, what do I do with this? How am I going to, again, and maybe this is my issue, that I'm not willing to make contact with this person until I have some information. Now, I know that I can view the tree, and this was down below, but I'm going to view it from here. And there's the same information that I have. So I don't know where to go from here. I'm going to go over here to the list, and this should be a list of names. Again, the surnames, which I saw earlier, are not really helpful, and I recognize that there's 3 pages of names, so I'm going to walk through them just to see if there are any surnames or any name that might catch my attention. And I went through all 3 pages, and I have nothing I don't see anything in common between myself and the DNA match. Again, I believe this is a user error because I don't understand what I am doing. I don't need to use the ethnicity map. I know that there are other options, but I think I've just used all the other options if I go into the website directly. But let me do that. I'm going to go to my page, DNA, overall DNA matches. So I'm going to click on that, the DNA matches, and I'm going to let it fill out. And I'm going to scroll down to see if I see anything different in this view than what I saw before. And I'm still scrolling down. And the only name that sticks out in me right now is this one. And when I get done the recording, I'm going to look at this one because that is a surname that I know that's in my family. What I'm looking for, and I have 725 pages, what I'm looking for is the person whose name was in the email. There's a surname that I know, and I will, but this one appears in a family tree with only one person. And that family name I know, but it's way back. It's 6 generations or so. So I am not seeing how or where I connect with that person on the email. And I continue to scroll down as I'm talking, but I'm not seeing on any of these matches, I'm not seeing, there's Jessica. This is the one that got me here in the first place. Review the DNA match. And it's going to tell me what I've already known. So my frustration is, how am I connected to this person, or what do we have in common? Where do we have where might our commonality be as far as a place? If I had a place, then I might know which one of these people to go for. And I don't know anything about these 4 surnames, and looking at the pedigree view and the shared matches are not leading me anyplace. Now, if I had been able to identify, because the one that I just am showing right now just came in today, I've done the same process for most of these shared matches. There's a lot of people that I shared matches with Jessica. So but I haven't identified how I connect with any of them. Again, I am totally convinced this is a user error. I'm not doing something right, but watching the videos and I had, as I've watched Jeff do stuff, I have come in here and duplicated what he was doing, looking at my own results. Daniel, that's my frustration, and I know that I'm missing something, but I don't know what I'm missing, or I'm not looking at something right. Now, I did not try the chromosome browser. I'm going to try it because since I'm recording for you, I'm going to use the chromosome browser one-to-many, and let me find Jessica again. And it seems to me she was on the third page, but let me, there she is. So if I compare us, the two of us, there's two very small segments, 16, 21, and 22, of where we match. Now, I don't know enough about this to know what that means. It's not helping me find out where our connection is. Because if I want to, again, if I want to make contact with Jessica, I want to give her my name and how I believe that we are connected. I'm just not seeing that connection at this point in time. That's what I'm looking for. And I thought I would demonstrate it rather than trying to write it to you. If we want to do a Zoom meeting just between the two of us, or with somebody that you would recommend, please do. Or maybe point me to one of the videos that I haven't seen. I haven't looked at all of them. I'll be honest about that. I haven't looked at all of them, but I've been trying to learn what I can about how can I identify my connection with any of the hints that come in. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your time, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays as they're coming up, and looking forward to see you in Salt Lake City soon. Thank you. Have a great day.